Um, Sean Dyche, I'm not surprised, comes in, gets a result versus Arsenal. I've been saying it all week, actually. I've been telling my younger brother that, watch out, Sean Dyche, is not a particular manager to be messed around with. Wolves with Lopetegui, if that's how you pronounce it, has been putting on some fairly all right performances and gets the victory against Liverpool. But apparently, we can't even expect a victory against West Ham. Apparently, it's okay from certain parts of the Chelsea fan base. It's okay if we don't win against West Ham.
All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin.
All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. Let's react to how certain parts of the fan base is moving at the moment. I think it's interesting to understand where the mindset is for, within the Chelsea community, what certain people are thinking, and with large following as well, they've got the capacity to influence others too. Let's check this out. CFC Daily, ladies and gentlemen. Potter's next two Premier League games: West Ham, Southampton. I can understand West Ham away being a bogey team. Already excuses flying for the West Ham game. Being a bogey ground for us, as we've only won there once with fans, but anything less than 4 points, then it's serious question. So already we are discounting ourselves from not getting 3 points against West Ham, and I'm baffled. Why? Just because it's a bogey ground? It's a bogey ground. Well, change that fact. For us, as we've only won there once with fans, So okay, let's just submit to not winning again. Let's just continue on. Where's the demand? Where is the characteristic? Where is the push? The desire to, get the message out there that, you got to go out there and get the victory. I mean, we already didn't win against Fulham at home. Now we've got a whole week to prepare for West Ham. West Ham just had a draw against Newcastle. Some people are saying West Ham did all right. Some people are already messaging me and saying, have you watched Declan Rice play? This, that, the other. But we've got a 1 week preparation window, and already a lot of people are submitting that it's okay. It's okay if you don't win against West Ham. Why? Why is it okay? Why is this okay? Why wasn't it okay for Sean Dyche to get that victory against Arsenal? Comes in, puts in a really good performance. Everton actually did really well. Well structured. Wolves as well, putting Liverpool on the sword. Do you know what I mean? But why is it okay? Why is it okay with us? Okay, fine. You drop points against West Ham. Then what? Against Dortmund. I mean, surely this isn't the meaning of trusting the process and understanding where this project is going. Surely we've got to be able to show some form of credibility. It's insane. It's insane that, and CFC Daily, look, he's got about 543k followers, and it's crazy how, and it's strange how this sort of sentiment was not really shown towards Thomas Tuchel when the hard times arrived earlier on this season. I don't like to bring up Thomas Tuchel's name, but I'm just trying to understand. Why wasn't these sort of leniency given towards other managers who are potentially better than Graham Potter? Here I am trying to work towards the West Ham game and trying to put a marker down there. No, that's got to be a win. I don't care if it's away from home. I don't care if this is a bogey ground. You go out there and this is Chelsea Football Club. Select the right team. Make the right calls. Have a plan. Analyze the opposition. What are their weaknesses? What are their strengths? Where can we get them? I mean, Sean Dyche comes in and he makes Everton rise up. Everton's got Liverpool next. I'm pretty sure Everton's probably going to beat them. I've said it. This is what I've said. Like, I don't think this Everton squad is that poor enough to be in the relegation zone. I think they're not good enough, but not poor enough to be in the relegation zone. Frank Lampard, I've said, is not a manager. Might have done the bits last season, but this is the thing with Frank. Maybe gets a kick in the first year, and then eventually players just don't believe in what he's doing. Sean Dyche, proper experienced manager, to be able to manage Burnley for that long and keeping them afloat for as long as he did in the Premier League with the budget that he had. Sensational work. So yeah, it's strange. And then English media, Adam Newson, someone who covers Chelsea a lot, coming out and protecting mediocrity. Why? We can't expect wins against West Ham. Now we're protecting mediocrity. Video of Tuchel losing his with Conor Gallagher has popped up again. So this is a video that's gone on in Twitter where Thomas Tuchel on the sidelines and Conor Gallagher's got the ball and he's Tuchel saying, put that ball through, and Conor Gallagher just doesn't. Check it out. It's all over social media again. And Thomas Tuchel was losing his mind that Gallagher just didn't play that ball through to Reece James. Instead, he dribbles and then he makes a sideways pass. It's always used as a gotcha as to why someone doesn't think Gallagher should play for Chelsea, but for Chelsea team, but Tuchel lost his with countless players in the games. We got a front row seat from the press box, so it's justifying that Tuchel not only got mad with Gallagher, he got mad with Jorginho, he got mad with Mateo Kovacic, he got mad with Reece James. That's not the point. The point is why are you coming out here trying to defend mediocrity? If you can't say the truth about Conor Gallagher and be critical about his game, then don't come out here and start protecting him. Just stay quiet. Keep quiet. If you can't be critical, keep quiet. Don't come out here and try and justify that, let's not be too harsh with Gallagher. Tuchel got mad with others as well. It's strange behavior. Look at this. Even more strange behaviors. This is from Johnny Minerals' page, which is also circulating. He puts a particular tweet saying, if you don't get it by now, you never will. Proper Chelsea. And it's Mason Mount going around clapping after that 0-0 draw against Fulham, after him dropping a disaster class. But he's clapping, which, if you don't get it by now, you'll never be a proper Chelsea. So if you don't understand, ladies and gentlemen, you're not a proper Chelsea. And look who's liking it. Jody Morris. I don't get, like, where is the football club moving, man, with this sort of crazy mentality? Like, honestly, I don't know if Man City fan base moves like this. I don't know whether Real Madrid fan base moves in this particular manner. A couple of teams that have won so many silverwares. We've got to change this thought process. It's crazy. Can't expect a win against West Ham. Got to stay patient. Got to stay protecting mediocrity from English media. Can't even come out and be critical. I'm not saying slander, but be critical. And then you've got Jody Morris, ex-assistant coach of Chelsea, ex-Chelsea player, someone who's been involved with their academy, liking silly posts. What's going on? What is going on? What is actually going on? I love this, what Ryan had to say. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not following Ryan, please follow him at Carefree Tactics. This is spot on. This is how we should be thinking and where our mentality should be. At Chelsea, there needs to be a balance between implementing your style and getting results. Understand this, implementing your style and getting results. There needs to be a balance. Style can't happen immediately. It'll take time. But whilst you're taking time, you've got to pick up the results. You can't have 2 wins out of 11 last Premier League games. You can't go into a West Ham game thinking it's okay to draw. You can't go into a Dortmund game. Dortmund just beat someone 5-1. There's no more excuses. There's plethora of talent now that we have. But if you keep selecting dross, well, and I'm going to get to that. There's a news on David Datro Fofana potentially going on loan to Turkish league, to Galatasaray. Why? Why are we thinking about sanctioning that? Why are we thinking about, we've already abolished Aubameyang. Why are we thinking that Kai Havertz is the one who's going to lead the line for us? Armando Broja is not going to be available for the remainder of the season. Aubameyang seems to be abolished, as I said. Not going to be part of Champions League. Already wasn't part of the Fulham squad. Going forward, maybe he might be potentially there for Premier League games. Whether he starts or not, I don't know. But there's talks about David Datro Fofana potentially going on loan, which we'll touch on. But yeah, at Chelsea, there needs to be balance between implementing your style and getting results. But the thing with Potter is he's not even implementing his style at the expense of results. There is no style and there is no results. There is no style and no results. That's why it's difficult for so many to support him. It's crazy. It really is. This is a deep tweet, something to think about. It really is. It really is. Check this out. Sean Dyche. Look how animated he is. First game. Sometimes I feel, if Graham Potter is not getting the right game plan executed by some of the players, he's got to come out in that technical area box and bark orders, exactly tell what you want them to do. Bark orders towards Gallagher, bark orders towards Mount, bark orders towards Cucurella, bark orders towards Ziyech, towards Havertz. You can't be sitting there and just watching. You got to go out there and bark orders. If they're not performing to what you aspire them to, then you've got to go out there and make them feel. But apparently, being angry, as Thomas Tuchel used to be, that's the issue. Got to be able to protect mediocrity. It's insane. And as I said, last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, Galatasaray are on the verge of agreeing to a 1.5-year loan deal with Chelsea for striker David Datro Fofana. I find this strange. And apparently there is some truth behind it. Didier Drogba is behind this, trying to push this loan to Galatasaray. Obviously, Didier Drogba's got connections and with Galatasaray, and obviously David Datro Fofana being from Ivory Coast, Didier Drogba's got some interest there. There could be some truth around this, but I hope it's not true. I hope he stays. I hope he takes over from Havertz playing up front. How much worse can David Datro Fofana be? Yes, he's young. Yes, he may not be ready. But I say let's put him. He's probably more of a striker than Havertz can ever think of being. You rather spend that time and develop David Datro Fofana instead of Havertz at the time being something that he just isn't. And then I want to share another tweet from Ryan, which was bang on about Havertz as well. People are saying that Havertz isn't a number 9. I'm sorry to say he's also atrocious at operating in pockets under pressure. So he isn't a number 10 or 8 either. It's true. He's definitely not a number 9 because he's not ruthless enough. His finishing is poor and his hold-up game is absolutely abysmal. And then, people like us and many others who say that he's a second striker or a number 10 or a number 8, Well, I'm sorry, he's probably not that either, because operating in the pockets under pressure is not good. In wide areas, he has 1v1 ability. So he isn't a winger either. So what is he? It's his third season. And then we're thinking about letting go of David Datro Fofana. It doesn't make sense to me. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about, our standards. It's apparently okay to only get 4 points out of West Ham and Southampton off the back of what we've already seen. Why such protection? Why are we not more cutthroat and ruthless and more demanding as to what we deserve? Look at what the owners have done, man. The caliber of players. There's literally no more excuses. Literally no more excuses. Money has been spent. English media trying to protect mediocrity by digging previous manager who's delivered silverware, big silverwares for us. And yeah, let me know how you feel about the David Datro Fofana as well. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Smash the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification. Please comment below. I really want to hear what you guys have to say about some of these things. It's time you guys are heard. So let it out in the comment section. And I shall catch you guys for a live stream tomorrow, bringing you the latest. Let's see what happens. I guess one form of happiness for this weekend is, Arsenal losing, and I've been saying it, that they could potentially lose against Everton, and I hope Man City capitalizes on this and eventually catches them and goes on to win it. And Liverpool are probably in a bigger decline than us. Honestly, I think they're in a bigger mess than us. But yeah, until next time, everyone, take care. So yeah.